at Cresta Court. I got interrupted. The Lefties are doing some daft march or something. I don't know. I've never been to Cresta Court, but here it is. Gonna try my best, yeah, to keep my opinions out of my Who am I trying to kid? Listen, I hope it's gonna be a belter. Apparently there's loads of Lefties everywhere. What's happening? You good?
Good, lads.
Oh, sweet, man.
Don't want the Lefties out. Antifa supports Muslim rape gangs.
Belter. This is a peaceful march, as you can see. Very peaceful.
Well, no, we want to catch that as well for our story. Now, are you actually stopping the press from actually roaming? Are you really going to infringe on my rights?
No, we believe we have potential harm there, so we're stopping you.
What potential harm to
Stopping
that?
press from doing their job.
Yeah, potential harm.
What is
You're taking the side of the left wings and trying to protect them, are you? Well, that's what it comes across as. If you won't let press roam, as they should do freely.
I imagine they've got people that want to come from them as well.
They've got their own police force there. How come there's no police fight them?
Why can't we go through and down the other
Yeah, but how come they haven't? They've got their own one.
We have to show
Pardon?
We don't want you to go through because
I'm not going to get nicked. I'm a journalist.
there could be a breach of the peace, okay?
I don't do it. I'm just a journalist.
Okay, so why is he allowed to come down to us?
Okay. What makes you happy in life, officer? What makes
My family.
That's a good answer.
We're definitely doing the job of the Antifa.
Local here. What do you think about all that's going on? You know, with all the protests and all that.
Well, with the migrants and all that.
Well, not go into that. Just with the protests in your town. What do you think about it?
Do you know what? It doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother you?
No,
Wait.
because at the end of the day, there's a lot of us
Yeah.
that are homeless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't they think about the
Are you homeless?
I am potentially homeless, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
so why not look after the homeless people first, and then if there's
I
any
agree.
space left, then let them back. You know, the travel lodge, top 2 floors, full of them.
Yeah.
You got the Cresta Court,
Full of them. Yeah.
You know, there's a place up in Hale. That's full of them as well. You know, think of your own first before letting anyone else in.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
And I'd stand there all day long protesting to get our country back to being our country.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
Biggest problem was back in the 80s. You're probably too young for that.
I'm 96, me. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was born in the 70s. But when Margaret Thatcher come in, she ruined everything for this country.
Sold everything off, didn't you?
Yeah, the Iron Lady.
Yeah.
She sold everything, and it was down to her and why everyone else is coming into this country now. You know?
Yeah. I agree. What makes you happy in life before I go?
I've had a bad life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had drug addictions and all that for 20 odd
I'm an
years.
ex-addict. So.
I'm an ex-heroin and crack addict
So
for
am I.
20 years.
So am I.
You know, and I'm blessed that I can go to sleep overnight and wake up in the morning. I'm blessed for another day, and that's all I. That's all I
Hallelujah.
want.
That's what I say.
That's
Listen,
all
have a top day. Thanks for your time, Bob.
Blessed.
Yeah, so, well, I'm mainly against the government.
Yeah.
I'm against the government bringing fighting age illegal immigrants into our country and using our tax money to house them. I've got my ideas about who these people are. Not everyone's fully awake to it. People just think they're here for a free time. I think these lot, the fighting age men, are a UN army that are being brought in on purpose, not just in Britain, all over Europe. And then when the war in Ukraine kicks off and our armed forces get sent over there, and there's another lockdown for whatever reason, these will be the ones policing us with weapons. That's what I think. Call me conspiracy theorist all you want. I was called a conspiracy theorist during the pandemic when I told my colleagues we're probably going to lose our jobs if we don't take this jab.
Yeah.
I'm an ex-care worker. I lost my job because I didn't take the jab. Yeah,
You know.
they soon stopped calling me a conspiracy theorist when it came true.
Yeah.
So, you know what they say, today's conspiracy theory is...
How does it make you feel as an ex-vet? As an ex-vet seeing this?
I know 3 veterans who are homeless,
I do.
living on the streets. They've got serious mental issues. 2 have got drug dependency, you know. And people go, oh yeah, but that's their fault. No, they need help. They're seriously messed in the head. I mean, people haven't seen. I mean, I didn't see combat as such, but I was in former Yugoslavia, exhuming mass graves. Well, I made a tiny contribution towards helping get Ratko Mladic sent down.
Yeah.
I mean, for war crimes. So, I mean,
what makes you happy in life?
what makes me happy in life? My daughter, my son when I see him, and just knowing that I'm healthy. I might have lost my career, but I'm still healthy. There's lots of people who have died of illness since they've had the jabs. So I'm happy, and that's what makes me happy. And it also makes me happy that the country a lot of people seem to be waking up now to what's going on.
Loads of.
Maybe not fully awake to everything, but they're waking up, and people want change. That's encouraging.
Right, belt of
Terrorist Antifa off our streets! 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 Terrorist Antifa!
Why is somebody phoning me? Look at this scary individual. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Last year, back in November, I was confronting stand-up to racism, basically just for, the cancel culture, shutting people down, calling them Nazi scum, all this and that, yeah. Now obviously, as everyone's seen, I'm against that. I don't think that people who are protesting against, undocumented men, who are genuine locals, who've got concerns, should be labelled as racist. That being said, I'm not a fan of all the fucking live streamers that come from out of town to oppose it. Not you, obviously, because I know you obviously state that you're a journalist. You're not chanting anything. You're like me. I don't chant Nazi scum or refugees welcome. You don't chant stop the votes or anything like that.
I've got my opinions, but I tried to keep them out.
Exactly, yeah. Well, I made the point last night, to me, it's like, I'm all for stop the votes, but at the same time, I don't promote the ethno-nationalism stuff, with Britain First and stuff like that. Because the sad thing that I've seen about the Cresta Court protest here is that the organiser, she's been seen with Ashley Simon and Paul Golding, and they've been posting some nap tweets in the past week, basically promoting for a race war, saying...
Hey, he's getting nicked! And now you can see who the real violent ones are here. This is first-hand evidence. I'm just a journalist, officer. Okay. Lovely language. On the interview, we got interrupted by some stuff. Right, what was you saying?
So obviously, what I was saying is that I brought it up time and time again, everyone's going to get sick of me saying this now, about the infiltration of the far right into the local demos against the hotel. Now, obviously, originally, you've all seen the video, I was there confronting these lot originally, saying, listen, how are you calling a group of concerned locals that are all from round here racist, for protesting against undocumented men being in the hotel? Out now. All that being said, we're seeing Britain First turning up to all these demos, Ashley Simon and Paul Golding, If you look up their tweets, what they've been posting the past 2 weeks, they've been calling for a race war, basically.
You've got something to say with BA.
Give me 1 second, mate.
You've got something to say with BA.
What do you mean?
You've been slagging me off on fucking this, haven't you?
No.
Yes, you have a golden message.
I've said to you,
You've been
if you
slagging me.
want an interview, if you want an interview, if you want an interview,
piss down the hole. Do you
yeah,
understand?
okay.
Do you understand?
We're in public, mate. yeah.
We'll come round the corner now, then you come.
Mate, I'm not going to do this in
Come round the
public.
fucking
Mate, there's a
corner.
million police
Come round
around.
the corner.
Hey, officer, move this guy away, mate.
Look at your bottle
Move
shit
away,
ass
I'm in an
bottle.
interview. Bottle, I gave him a postcode.
You gave me a postcode that don't exist.
What are you on about, M328LE? Take it down. Helmet, with a million police around.
Well, walk away then. Do you want to get
F no nationalism, move. Sorry about that, officer. So, anyway, obviously, if you look up the tweet share of Ashley Simon in the past 2 weeks, it's been dodgy as fuck, mate. Basically calling for a race war, saying all this and that about, what was it now? Said race, you might not see race, but race sees you, it's us or them. Now, in my eyes, yeah, if you look at that's calling for a race war. I mean, that's all I've got to say on that. Do you know what I'm saying? I've got no more points to bring up. Everyone else has seen my videos. I'm just here having a watch.
What makes you happy in life?
Do you know what? Since all this has started, yeah, I wake up feeling happy that I live in fucking rainy Manchester, mate. Watching your videos as well, yeah. One thing I do want you to ask me is, what was that thing about being British?
What does it mean for you to be British?
I'll answer it. English.
English. What does it mean for you to be English?
Yeah. So, for me, we've got a good history. We've got a good working class history. We've got a good history of like heritage and culture. I think it needs to be promoted in a healthier way than this sort of far right nationalism that we're seeing. The left need to accept patriotism. I mean, I'm seeing a St George's cross with a refugees welcome printed across it. Not the biggest fan of that, but you know what? If they want to adopt patriotism in that way, I'm more than happy to see it.
Well, thanks for your time.
No worries, bro. Good to see you, Covey.
Nice. What do you think about all this?
Okay, firstly, I didn't know it was going on today.
Yeah.
So the narrative about the migrants is something that we've seen for years and years in this country. I'm a child of the 70s. I don't want to hear "get them out." We've moved on from that. So every politician in this country knows that we need visaed migrants to do multiple of jobs, from the NHS, teaching, service industry, social care, and the people, the unfortunate, sad, poor people who are desperate and coming on the little boats have to, because there's no other way of claiming asylum. Every single citizen has a right to claim asylum and flee persecution. We've signed up to all sorts of international conventions and agreements, and they have a right to come here. We have a right to process them, and if they aren't in need, we send them back. That's what we've always done, until the end of 2010, when the Tories decided to have a massive backlog to try and deter people from coming. Desperate people aren't deterred by a little bit of paperwork or waiting in a country for a couple of years. So process the people who are seeking asylum, process the people who are seeking refugee status, and if you want to get rid of migrants in this country, get an education, get a job, do the things that everybody needs to be done, like processing AI, computer skills, technology, social care, going to teaching, social services. We've got a lack of skilled people. That's why the Indians are coming over, and the Filipinos. Because we stopped all the European white people coming, because we voted for Brexit. You can't have it both ways. Think about what you're doing. This doesn't serve anybody. And if we choose Farage in reform in the next 3 years, all you will get is a group of very wealthy people, like in America, becoming even more wealthy, and you will have massive inequality. These people are the people that suffer through Brexit, and they will suffer through any reform government. What are we doing? And what's so bad? I I mean, what's the problem with white and brown people?
I think she raises a really good point about
Please.
But can I say on the matter, there is issues on both sides. It's not just white people, it's not just brown people, it's not just black people. There's issues with racism on every side.
But it's so easy to be racist.
I know it is.
Oh, I don't like your jacket.
I know.
You must all be whatever.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I agree with you.
If you don't like the person because they're lazy,
Yeah.
they don't turn up for work,
You're racist.
they're whatever, but just because of the colour of their skin, can't
It's
do
ridiculous.
anything about it.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
We have so many positive things, and the number of police that are having to patrol this. We haven't got any money in this country, and all of the money is going on this kind of nonsense.
Yep.
It's not making anybody's wages better.
I think she raised a really good point as well about us having low-skilled workers in this country, because when I've chatted to some of, like, sort of the migrant types in Piccadilly Gardens, for example, one of them said to me, because he was doing a couple of courses at the moment, I don't know what it was construction related anyway, he said to me, he was like, bro, there's hardly any white people taking up these courses, like joinery courses and shit like this. And I thought to myself as well, when I went to do my course, when I first went to do my SAE badge, it was all foreign lads. So I thought to myself, I was like, it's almost as if all the white people are happy being stuck on universal credit, PIP, and all that. And then you've got all these migrants basically coming in, basically being used as usury by the government as lower paid workers.
But it's also because our education system, not just in the last 14 years,
It's gone downhill.
but for the last 50 years, the Tories and Reform. Farage is a banker.
Farage is a liar.
He's got loads of money to sit back and go to
I
Dubai
agree.
when he's finished from here, or the Cayman Islands, or the Virgin Islands. But education in this country, the government relies on the people who go to private schools. They make up to 7%. They're going to be politicians, they're going to be media, they're going to be skilled workers. They don't need the rabble, and we're left to pick up the pieces. Education is a travesty. There was a time when middle-class families encouraged their children to be teachers. No one encourages their children to be teachers now.
Because no one wants to pay the £9,000 a year in tuition. Well, it's probably more now since 2010 anyway.
But it's hard work out there. This doesn't help anybody. This doesn't help anybody at all.
Can I ask you a question before you go?
Of course.
What makes you happy in life?
Seeing other people happy, it's easier. When everybody else is happy, that makes life easier for everybody. It's as simple as that.
Well, have a lovely day. You got a lovely dress sense, by the way. See you later.
Good luck.
Absolute Bella, look at those big police presence. So I noticed that one side has been, you'll see it in the video, dragged back. And as you see that, trying their best to keep the police, the police, to be honest, in all fairness to them today. They did push the left back. Oh, look, she's happening in Altrincham. You okay, officers? What makes you happy in life? Good man. What makes you happy in life, officer? What about you? What makes you happy in life? Are you a red or a blue? No comment, got to remain impartial. You're all in the line. So I think these are marching now. I think they're going to march. They're going to march now. So they've got pushed back today. Once. It's been an eventful morning. Really, not really, it's been a bit, hasn't been like the most like politically violent or anything, but it's been a good little morning. Now here we go, marching for the Altrincham people, because like it's quite a nice looking place, Altrincham, and then you just got all this going on in Altrincham. Like, it's not the usual goings on in Altrincham, is it? Really? Hey, mate, can I ask you a question? How's this affecting your business? On a top day, what makes you happy in life? Oh, I'm a blue. this is just going on our high streets on a daily basis. What do you think about all this, Arcade?
I think they're a bunch of fucking dickheads, fucking endophobes, mate.
What does endophobe mean?
That means they don't support their own fucking country. They're fucking against their own country. That's what an endophobe is, mate.
Belter. Camera legs. I was trying to have a peaceful conversation and I was trying to record it, but it wasn't. But one of the fellas come up to us. What did he's a lefty.
Don't talk to him. He's a fascist. He said about you.
Yeah.
As he said about Mad Manny as well. And I said to him, I was like, who are you to call him a fascist, yeah? I was like, we've all got black mate, we've all got mixed race mate.
You live in Manchester,
he's
of course.
clearly not an ethno-nationalist. He's not promoting any sort of white supremacy kind of bullshit like Britain First are and all this. You're literally your own man as an independent journalist. They're there with their cancel culture, calling you a racist and a fascist and all this and that. If you're going to call people that, you're going to turn people into what you're calling them.
Yep, you are, yeah.
Does me fucking head in.
Yeah, you are, but this guy stood up for me and had my back, thank you.
No worry, Cozzy, I'm just sad we didn't have it on fucking.
I'm gutted we didn't have it on camera. I'm pulling it off.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean? What did you base that on, Clive?
Clive?
Yeah, off the Bad Boy Chiller Crew.
Oh no.
No.
I do know Clive.
Bad Boy Chiller Cop. Belter. What makes you happy in life?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah,
You're just a
I love
happy
life,
man?
mate.
You love life? That's a good answer, officer. When did you decide you wanted to be a police officer?
I have no idea.
You have no idea, it just sort of happened?
Yeah.
I
Joined when I was 18.
You joined when you was 18? How long have you been in the service now?
5 years.
5 years. Is he going to stay for get a pension, all that?
Yeah, probably. Probably see it through, yeah.
You alright, officer? Yeah, how are you?
You're alright.
What makes you happy in life? Well, have they taught you this at police school? Cozzy.
Cozzy?
Yeah. If you put Cozzy Manchester, it'll come up.
Cozzy Manchester?
Yeah, it'll come
What
up.
have you subscribers?
10,000. 10,000. It's only been going for in the baller, and the little one said,
Get the fuck out.
I'm gonna call it a day. Nothing really going on in town. It's pissing down.